There is a far northern country, a wild kingdom of stone and cedar, wind and water, where the bear rules the land, and the orca and humpback whales are lords of the sea. Native people live here too, the Gitgat, the HAISLA, the Heltsuk, and others. In May, Gitgat families camp on Keel Island to dry halibut and seaweed. Tribal elder Helen Clifton has come every May for 70 years.
What the sea has provided for us has made us healthy, has made us work together as a sharing community, sharing with each other, and that's still today. And I've told my people, enjoy this while you can.
Many of the native peoples of northern British Columbia believe their way of life is now threatened by the global demand for oil. Energy companies and the Canadian government want to build a pipeline from oil-rich Alberta to this coastal region. Oil shipments across the Pacific would serve China's energy needs. If the pipeline plan goes through, giant oil tankers would have to squeeze through these narrow waterways, which are bordered by rocky cliffs and frequently battered by hurricane-force winds. Marvin Robinson is a member of the Guardian Watchmen, a tribal Coast Guard organization. He has rescued many people from shipwrecks here.
Well, right here, there's two more than 90-degree turns that they'll have to negotiate. And to do that safely with all the other traffic that's here right now, I don't think it's possible.
Pipeline builder Enbridge Corporation says fears of an environmental catastrophe are overblown.
The risk with all the mitigation measures we've put in place and all the safety measures we've put in place is very, very small. If there was an incident, our emergency response is very robust and could take care of it.
Enbridge has also promised construction jobs to native communities and a share of revenues.
You've got the KITIMAT River.
Local business leaders say the pipeline, if approved, would boost the economy.
I see a lot of jobs would be coming forward from it because it's a totally different industry that we've had in this area.
HAISLA elder GERALD AMOS says his people aren't opposed to all development. They approved of a liquefied natural gas terminal that will be built nearby. But oil is a different matter.
The one thing that we can't predict, that we can't overcome, is human error and equipment failure. Happens all the time. The impact of an oil spill here would be to devastate the life that we depend on. The salmon, the herring, and once that's gone, the identity of the HAISLA people is gone with it.
The fear of cultural obliteration is shared by Helen Clifton.
It would be no different than our prairie people once they killed off all the buffalo. How did they exist after that? That'll be the same way with us, with all our salmon, with all our seaweed, our halibut. It's the animals that feed from the same thing that we do. Without it, I don't think we can exist as a people.
The pipeline proposal is under review by Canadian government agencies. Their decision could change this wild kingdom forever. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Hartley Bay, British Columbia.